Okay. So
Yes, sir.
yesterday, yeah, cool. So yesterday we built this website using the templates of your hosting company. Correct? You bought hosting from Hostinger, and that has pre-built templates and you have used it. Correct? And now there are different approaches and methods of building the website. Let me do that. So I log into Hostinger. I'll show you what we did exactly yesterday and what is it going to be today. Okay. So now today what I'm going to do is I'll click on websites again. So sorry, websites. So test.equatorschool.in is built yesterday, correct? So now today again I'll use equatorschool.in and I will build another domain. Click on add website, click on WordPress, right? And I have to give the email ID that will be your username and you have to also give the password. Using these two details, you are going to log into your new website which you are going to build now. Yeah, are you all following me? Right? So this is the first step
Yes.
that we did yesterday also. Today also we are doing the same. But now from here things will change, right? So yesterday we had picked one of the template here and we just clicked on build the website, right? So when you build it from scratch, so your website cannot be empty, it should have some template applied and there will be a default template, a plain template will be applied, but there are some options you can use one of them, but anyways always go with this 2025. Just click on next, and these are not needed at this moment, you can uncheck them, maybe WP forms or even this is not needed, or you can check it out. You can install these plugins at any moment whenever needed for your business. I'll show you that as well. Okay. Just even this one you can skip it. Let me skip everything. See now while when you starting your new phone, on your new phone already you will see some apps, right? Or it will suggest you to download or install some apps. It's just a marketing partnership. They are selling some other company's apps to you, not selling, basically they are partnered and they are giving some money to this phone or somebody, and now this phone is installing those apps automatically, inbuilt apps, or it is asking you to install them. So if you are installing them, this phone company will be charging some amount to them, something like that. Okay. So same thing here, they have partnered with Hostinger and they are planning to make all these applications used by you, right? So let me unselect all of them and just click on next. Yeah, I'll use now today. What do you want to name the domain as? Equator School only we are going to use. Shall I use it at test two? Test two Equator School dot in. Yeah, test2 dot equator school dot in. I don't want to purchase any new domain. If you want to purchase a new domain, you can actually go with the new domain. You can buy a new domain. You can search for any new domain like this. Kandra India, or maybe I will type something as Indian Business Kandra.com. Something, anything that I want. So it's available. Buy it at 499. I don't want to buy. So I'll just type test dot equator equator dot in. Okay. Sorry, test dot equator school dot in connected to the site. So what I'll do is I'll do two, test two. Test two is showing in green color and it is available. Test two. So pick test2 dot equator school dot in and click on next. I'm hoping all of you are finding this interesting, building the websites. No?
Sir, one doubt, sir. If you are creating this subdomain, right? Google is considered as a separate website or how such?
Yes, it's a separate website now.
So whatever
No,
we
no,
are
no. It's
doing
separate in the sense
for
it's
the
not
main
really.
domain,
No, no, no. It's not like that.
also
It's
we are
not really separate. It's not really separate. You are building a separate website, but Google knows that this is part of the main domain. Google is considering it to be a part of main domain. But for your business purposes or for your personal reason or business reasons, you are separating it. Or maybe your main website equatorschool.in is built on MERN and now you cannot install WordPress on your equatorschool.in slash test. You cannot install the WordPress application there. So the other alternative is subdomain. So from business standpoint, you are creating it as separate website because there will be a code conflict. WordPress is PHP and you have already built a website in some other language, or maybe for some other business reasons you want it to be kept separate.
okay.
Okay, so for that reason you are creating a subdomain, or you want to or you are building a very heavy application or heavy website. You want to keep it separate from your main website. There are different reasons or purposes of creating a subdomain. Okay,
Oh,
yeah. So for example, now look at this. Kandradigital.com is my website. Now if I have to log into the back admin, but we don't do this. We have created a subdomain admin.kandradigital.com. admin.kandradigital.com. So why did we separate this? The only reason for we separating this is admin.kandradigital is an application, is a tool or a software. This is very heavy and they should not impact the performance of this website. We have kept both of them, the front end and back end, in two different servers. Backend is mainly is an application or software which is helping digital marketers or business owners or the content publishers to publish the content to the website, to launch the course to the website. Correct? This is a software. After publishing it, it is displayed to the front end to the world or to the public. And now this has to be running on a very good software server. And now if this is also sitting on the same server, it is something like this in a bus. Bus accommodates only two people. When three people tries to sit, one of them will be or all three of them will get affected. Correct? In single seat, if you're trying to, two people are trying to sit, it can accommodate only two people, but three are trying to sit. It's so inconvenient, right? So same way here, this application and if this website both are in the same server, they will have impact on the performance. So we want to separate, and we have separated it as admin.kandradigital.com. For different reasons, you might create subdomain, and here for testing purpose, I have created a different domain. That's all. For to show it to you, I don't wanted it to be on the equatorschool.in. Okay. So now test2.equatorschool.in. Let's see. Test2.equatorschool.in. See, this is how your website is now. There is nothing on this website. Correct, everybody? There's nothing. This is very plain, simple page. But if you see the source code, there is so much for this page. You feel what is there here, correct? But now to present this page, to give this page to the left, to put this text to the left top, and to make this clickable, correct? And to show this date, and to show all of these links, there is so much of HTML is written, and it also consists of CSS and JavaScript. Okay. So now we don't get into how do we build this page or writing the HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So you are a business. Let's say you are a digital marketer or you are a website developer and you want to sell website development services. So I'll show you how can you build your own website development service, or maybe you are a clinic or a beauty parlor or a boutique. Correct? So you have to build your own website now. So for this, what we will do is we will go back to this website, right? You can click on the appearance, click on themes. So these themes are all useless. They are very simple themes, not like useless. You have to put lot of effort. You have to build drag and drop, and you have to build the pages by yourself. We can do that. I'll show you that as well. Okay, even with this you can build. Okay, but then we try to go with some other method or an approach. I'll show it to you. You can click on add new theme and you can browse some of these themes. Let's say I'll preview this, but this is also not looking great. This is, see, look at this here, it is looking like this, and here it is, none of it is available. Even if you install this, it's going to look like this only, not like this. So then why did they give this preview here? They are marketing. If you want this preview what they have already built, you have to buy this theme, or you can, using this theme, you can probably try building it by yourself like this, right? But then if you don't have patience, if you don't have time, if you have not learned how to build a web page, right, you have better other alternative, that is themeforest.net. So like Amazon, you all know, right? Anybody can register on Amazon and can sell the products, correct? So same way people register, the developers, website developers register here and they sell the themes. Now look at this dentist. See, there are so many websites related to the dentist. So now you can purchase one of these and you can install it on your website and your website will be ready. Even before you plan to make any kind of purchase, you can explore how it looks like. Live preview. So I'll click on view demo. There will be multiple demos. This is one more demo. This is one demo, and there is one more demo. New dental tourism. Okay, there's one more demo. So there are multiple demos. Maybe I'll go with the first one. Click on view. Yeah. So in just few clicks, you can have your website exactly looking like this. No difference at all. If you want to, if you want to build a website exactly like this, you can build it in just few minutes. So to make that happen, what you have to do is, the first thing is, so you explore first, understand how this is looking. If you go to an apparel showroom, you see that apparel quality, right? Fittings, everything, right? Before you make the purchase. Same thing here. If you want to buy this thing, you explore and understand, will that serve your purpose? So dental surgery, they are speaking about dental surgery. This looks like a service page, committed to excellence, right? Dental implants. Maybe this can be a separate page. This is dental. So they have given sample or example of one page, and you can build many pages. Dental surgery, dental implant, that this. Right? There are pages, company history, pricing related. So you will get all of these pages as they are onto your website. So for that, what you have to do is, you have to purchase this. You have to purchase this. So are you all getting this?
Yes, sir.
So here I have purchased some themes already. Okay, you could see that. So this theme I have purchased twice or thrice. There's one more time, right? There's so many themes purchased. I'll show you using this theme. We have two websites, and if you have to look at the demo of this, look at this how this theme looks like. Bakery, WP Bakery. I'll call it as editors or page builders. So they'll be called by different names, I guess. This is another builder, 9 plus million active installations. You can enable the previous classic editor and the old style edit post screen with tiny MC meta boxes. So now, if you are downloading any builder here, whichever it is Elementor, so you need to practice them for some time, right? So maybe you should start using them and you will be able to do it all by yourself. This is how we used to do when it comes to few years back. Few years back until 2020 or until 2022. This is one approach. The other one was we don't want to put our time. So now will I be able to build a page something that looks like this? I showed you another doctor website, right? Yeah. Will I be able to build a website something that looks like this? I'll be able to build, but then I need a very good builder. Maybe let's see a editor like Elementor, builder like Elementor. Elementor is a plugin that will help you to build your web pages easily. Thing is, the features that which we have seen now here, even those features might help you to build the pages. Where are they? All sorry, pages are here. Pages here. Add new page. I'll call this as test, and I can build this again using the same options, correct? But now I don't want these options, so what can I do is I can install a plugin called Elementor. So maybe let me search and install Elementor or Beaver builder, any builder of your choice, but Elementor is most commonly used. Okay, this one, let me install this. And then you have to click on activate as well. So to the left side you will see Elementor. Now skip. So it is suggesting you go with a theme. Now by default our theme was 1818 and then we applied a different theme, correct? We applied this theme. First theme it was this. So now it is suggesting, Elementor is suggesting continue with hello theme. Maybe we will go with that hello theme. Hello theme was shown here as well. When you click on add new theme, so there is a hello theme here. So Elementor is also suggesting to use one of their theme. You see here hello theme. Yeah, hello theme, here it is. It was showing somewhere here as well earlier, and now since we have already activated, it is showing in the top now. That is what we did here. Click on hello theme. Okay, I'll just skip all this for now. Edit a blank canvas with the Elementor editor. Okay. Choose a professionally designed templates also. So now Elementor is a new builder. If I have to show it to you here, somewhere else, I'll show it to you. Now see, Elementor is showing up here now. Elementor has got so many options or features which will help you to build colorful web pages. So now when I go to the pages and click on add new page, you will see additional option called build with Elementor. See now edit with Elementor. You see that? I'll call this as test2 and click on edit with Elementor. So now the options are different. They are looking different, correct? Do you all see that? Everybody, are you all able to understand?
Yes.
There is a better and easy way of building the page now. I will put a container, and within the container I can add grid or I can add heading. I will drag and drop heading. So on right, add your heading here. This is the text, done. And now here I will add one more. Maybe, yeah, it is done. Let me close this. So if you want any text, you can add. This is all heading, but heading will be usually one line. Okay. Next is, I want to add, heading is done, I want to add image. Add it. Right? I don't want image to be so big. So what can I do? I can put a container again. Container will have multiple styles. Let me click on this. right? So now grid also will have multiple options. Maybe I can change the grid number of boxes also. Layout. Yeah, basically want grid, not grid. Are you all observing all of this, the number of options that you have got? We'll see a few of them. So now I want to add text editor, right? So you got the text. You can edit this text. This is some text. Okay. Okay. And then here you want to add image. Add image. And here you upload, choose image, and choose this. And then I want something else to be built. And here I want video. I'm adding a video. So you can change this video URL here, and if you put your video, it's going to be the respective one. And you can adjust all these heights. You can do all those kinds of adjustments. Next, what I'll do is just click on this place. Right. So thing is now you're planning to build a website, some simple website. Now for that also now you need to be very creative. You have to plan it upfront. What should be the first section look like? What kind of content or information can come? See, using all of these options, you can build a really beautiful website for sure, no doubt in it. But then you have to practice all of these features or options, and you see most of these options are paid, right? And now you will not believe me that this is built on. I'll show you one theme. It is built on Elementor. Using Elementor, they have built it. I'll show it to you. My listing. There are hundreds, millions of things which are built on Elementor. So now a website developer will know how to build a website, and to build it, they will be using one of these builders. They will drag and drop. So now those people will drag and drop it very easily. They build beautiful websites very easily because they have hands-on experience. Every day they'll be working on these things. So if you're planning to build a beautiful website like this, you need a good editor, like let's say Elementor, and you need access to it. And then you can build a beautiful website like this. You see that? So for that you also have to spare time in building it. Every day you have to invest some time. It's not going to be just, you won't be able to learn all of it just by going through this class. Okay, I'll give access to one of these websites. You can go and practice them. Okay, but now it is not just about the builder. So now builder will help you to build simple pages. If you are planning to build something like this, all this comes from the backend features or options, and these have to be again developed in PHP in the backend. Now for example, here, so you will need options here now. You got the option when you installed Elementor plugin. Now if you want directory, or if you want something else, some other features for your website, you'll have to install the respective plugin. So for example, you need all the e-commerce options or features to upload. Where will you upload a product now? E-commerce product. Where will you put the collect the payments? Where are your orders going to show to you? Right? And how do you change the status of your order? Right? All this doesn't come here. Like you should be able to write it in PHP. You have to write a PHP, or already somebody must have developed that module, developed that piece of code or information which are called as plugins, and you can simply download them and you can start using it. So if I have to show you any other website, now this website, the backend options will be quite different, because here we have installed a lot of plugins for every feature that you need on your website. Maybe you need for every feature that you need for your website, you have to either write it in PHP. If we were knowing PHP, we would have only written everything from scratch. The content management system, we would have built it from scratch. Since we don't know PHP, we are using WordPress. WordPress is helping us to download the plugins whenever we want. Correct? The different kinds of plugins can be downloaded and you can start using them. Now, if you want to convert your website to an e-commerce website, so I don't know the password. So now if you need any features or options for you to manage content of your website. So now the content cannot look like this, the view, presentation, everything, it doesn't come just like that just by downloading the Elementor builder. On top of it, you will have to write some functionalities or the features or options. You have to build a overall CSS. So what I'm trying to tell you is just using the builder you can build simple web pages. But if you need really well functioning web pages that suits your business needs, the themes is another option. Using drag and drop filters, you can definitely build simple, very good looking websites. But when you are looking for a lot of functionalities, all these kinds of functionalities, even these kinds of functionalities, a click will give you share options, right? This is coming from JavaScript and this will be part of this theme. Or even builder will give these features or functions. But some components in the backend, you will have to publish a property or a place, and this publishing option you will have it in the backend. Okay, here maybe somewhere it might you see pages here, right? You might see a new option here, publish properties. I have purchased the theme, someday I'll show it to you, but additional options will come in here for you. So all these options are not possible with the Elementor is just helping you to deal with the front end, what can be seen by the eyes. Using Elementor, you can build a colorful elements on your page, but if you have to publish the content in a specific format, right, you need options in the backend, and those kinds of options again you will have to develop, but it's not possible to develop. So what we will do is we will simply go and purchase some themes. The themes will have the themes will now give you the Elementor plugin for free. You don't have to purchase it. Plus, the theme is already readily built. And third advantage is now the kind options that you need for your website. Now, Elementor you have downloaded. But if I have to show you the other websites, there is no Elementor. There is no Elementor. So for this website, there is an inbuilt editor. You don't have to download Elementor. You don't have to. All passwords are wrong. So now when you purchase the theme, see now there is no Elementor here. There is no Elementor at all here. You will not find Elementor, but still you will be able to build this website, beautiful web pages using a builder called Flatsum. And Flatsum is part of this theme, and you see the option here, right? UI UX blocks is also part of this theme called Flatsum. The theme name itself is Flatsum. So when you buy this theme, you are getting the inbuilt editor for free. Or sometimes these theme companies will make a business alliance with Elementor and they will say, I'm selling a theme, and whenever I'm selling a theme, I will be using Elementor plugin. They will make one time purchase and they'll be using the Elementor for lifetime, and whomsoever purchases themes from them, they will also get to use the Elementor for free and their options for free, right? See, Elementor is there, but this is of no use. I can disable this. So what I'll do is I'll go to the plugins and I can disable Elementor, because Elementor is of no use for me. Let me go to the plugins, and I'll be still able to build a beautiful web pages or websites using deactivate this plugin. Skip and deactivate. So now, first option, see, as soon you install WordPress, so WordPress will give you a skeleton. WordPress will give you a very basic theme by default. You can use any default themes available from the WordPress, the theme repositories, like here under the themes repository. You can apply any of the default skeleton, but on top of it, you should start building the web pages, beautiful web pages or the website. It is like you are buying the engine, you will get engine. So for example, let's say somebody is manufacturing cars. Let's say all of us are car manufacturers. We will all get the engines from same person, but after getting the engine, we will start building beautiful car bodies differently. Everybody is doing it differently, right? So yeah, you would build using gold, I would use building iron or steel or maybe some silver or some other metal. Same way here, once you download the WordPress, using the WordPress default editor or builder, you can build the page, which is quite difficult and it needs some amount of effort. So the next easiest method is purchasing a template like plugin like Elementor or free version of Elementor, or maybe free version of Beaver Builder, or there are a couple of other plugins available. You can download one of these plugins and you can use these plugins to build the beautiful web pages, correct? If you think, see, now first option was your builder itself is not that interesting, correct? Hence you switch it to an option called a paid builder or a free alternate builder. There are many free alternate builders. Elementor is also free and you have the paid version as well. So using Elementor or using WP Bakery or any other builder, you can now drag and drop and build the pages. Now the problem is, again, you are not creative enough to build colorful web pages, right? You don't have time, you don't have patience, correct? And you are not even well versed with all the features or options of these builders which you are going to install from the plugin section, correct? So you are not happy with this option as well, right? So the third option that you go is, now the third option that you can go is purchase a theme which is already built and install it on your website. So to install this, you will go to appearance, go to themes, you will click on add new theme, and when you click on add new theme, you will get an option upload theme. So you can choose a file. If you have already purchased the theme, you can simply choose it from your computer. So maybe web developer templates, template, developer template. So if you have downloaded, if you have purchased a theme, you will get a zip file like this. I don't know what is this. This is not a theme, but I'll show you how the theme looks like. So since we have already purchased, so I'll be able to download the themes from this section. So I'll be able to download the themes from this section. So here I have themes. So maybe what I'll do is I'll download this installable WordPress files only. So it is downloaded now. It is sitting in my downloads. So I'll click on choose file and you go to your downloads, theme forest. This is the one which we have downloaded now, Lisa photography, open. Click on install. Unpacking the package, installing the theme installed successfully, live preview. Let's see how this looks like. See, your old content was there, right? Probably it might look, your old content might look. So now it has got so many options. right? Now what happens is uh, this theme will give you options, theme settings. So after installing this theme, you got the theme setting as well. Hello, not sorry, not hello. Maybe I think you we haven't activated it still. Let me go to themes. So this is the one we have installed, right? Let me activate it. So to activate this, it says if you want to use me along with me, you have to install some plugins. Look at this. This theme requires the following plugins: Metabox, Pixel, Mafialism, Contact Form 7, one-click demo import, WooCommerce. So now, when I have purchased this theme, but if I have to make this functional, it is something like this. So let's say I have purchased a pet, but to get this pet to home now, I have to purchase a container as well, correct? To transport it or to bring it properly in a cage or something like that. So now, to make this theme fully functional, you have to also install these plugins. So click on begin installing plugins, right? You can select all of them and click on install and then click on apply. So if you have to make this work, you have to install all of these plugins. Are you all following me, guys? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
So total it is
So
going to
those,
install 8 plugins, and now you will start seeing all those 8 plugins and their options here. It is like you are installing apps on your phone. Brand new phone will have no apps, correct, or few apps. And the moment you install, you start seeing all the options of the features here. Yeah, somebody has questions, correct? Please go ahead.
sir, all those plugins are free only, right?
Yes, 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 yes. Free only. See, WordPress, mostly everything, all the plugins will be free. But a lot of the plugins, paid versions also will be available if you want to explore more options or features, or if you need advanced options, advanced features, then you will have to purchase. So now this has initiated. So since I have initiated 8 plugins at one go, you could have installed one individually. So this might take some time, or sometimes this may not get installed also. That's because your server configuration. For example, you must have seen some apps doesn't work on iPhone or lower versions of your Android phones, correct? So that is they are not compatible with your device and its configuration. So if you have to install that app, you might need 8 GB RAM, or your phone must have an Android iOS, sorry, Android OS operating systems. Same way, some themes to function, or some plugins to function on your website, they expect certain configurations on your server. Your server should have recent version of PHP. You must have MySQL, or you might need something else. So they have their own requirements. That's kind of a bit technical. But now, if you're facing those problems, you will be able to solve or address those problems as well. So since I have purchased this theme, the theme company will give me a support. Now if I am facing any problem in installing this theme, I can approach them. Approach in the sense not phone call or email. They will have the community or raising a ticket platform. So maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow or maybe Monday. This is Saturday and Sunday is off, right, for them. They work like that way. And they might come back to you after 2 days, 3 days, or 4 days. That's the kind of support they give, not the phone calls. So after installing all these plugins, you will see an option import to demo. So import to demo is basically what they are showing here. Like for example, let's go to this. Let me preview this. Live preview. So this is how the website is looking like, correct? This is how the website is looking. So when I click on import demo, I am telling that whatever is being already built by this theme developer, you simply import all of it as it is. I don't want to build page now. See, now building, once you install this theme, once all these plugins are installed, it becomes easier for you to build the web page using drag and drop options. I think this is also using Elementor plugin. You can use it depends on the CSS, the overall skeleton I was telling you, right? Theme, that is called as theme. So now building the web pages can become really easy also. Now you don't even have to build after updating all of these plugins. You can build it, or alternatively you can import the demo whatever is been already built. You will simply accept the same content to your website, and your website will be exactly like this with all the pages whatever they have built. Even you will have same pages. So if they have built about us page, you will also get about us page. If they have built my life some page, you will get the same page. Exactly, it will be the same, right? So now, if you are building a page for a doctor, a dentist, so should you be really putting an effort, struggling for several days and months, or will you simply browse a good theme, purchase this, and install it for them? What will you do?
We will purchase the thing.
Purchase the theme. On top of it, if they want additional section, now below these photos, they want, where are the people photos? Yeah, this is Alan. So in this page only about the dentist, if they want below these points, if they want contact form, you can insert a contact form very easily, right? So that minimal understanding you will get to know when you start using all of this. Okay, so you can make those corrections, changes on top of it. On this page also you can add one more person, not person, maybe if you want a call, a button, contact us button, you can do all those kinds of changes on top of it, right? But then to purchase this theme you have to spend how many dollars? $79. That is almost close to 7,000 or 6,500 rupees, correct? Right? But now a doctor will be ready to pay you 25,000 rupees for a good looking website like this, correct? So you can show them to them. See now, you can go and tell to them. So to the doctor, you can show it to them. See, I will build something like this. Or maybe you cannot show it to everybody. People will again think, okay, I will install, but they will not have that kind of expertise, right? It needs some amount of expertise. So you can show based on the requirements, you can finalize with theme can be looking good for them, right? See all these colors, everything you can change it to your company logo color, brand color. You can change the logo. You can do anything that you want, right? So you can now charge higher when you are able to build beautiful websites to your clients. Clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So
Yes.
now where are we stuck now? This is installing. Okay, this is stuck. It's taking more time, and I'll be breaking this now. We'll be pausing the class in next few minutes. So I'll have to cancel this, right? So why are we installing themes? It's like while you are going somewhere, you are taking 3 or 4 friends along with you. They'll become helping hand for you. Correct? Partners. Same way now, it is bringing in couple of plugins to work, right? So this is one method, but this is also you are purchasing a theme here, correct? Now we are going to learn on Monday. We are going to learn other methods. We are not going to purchase a theme. We are not going to purchase a builder. We are not going to struggle with the default WordPress builder. We have the easiest and simplest method or the approach using which you will be building beautiful websites. So now this is one such website. You did not build, you did not buy editor, any kind of editor like Elementor, the page builders like Elementor or WP Bakery or Flaxum. You did not purchase any theme. You did not also struggle with the default builder of the WordPress. And this page is built, and you can continue to build any number of pages on this website just like that. So first thing we are going to understand is how did we build this website in just 5 to 10 minutes. First thing, correct? Now I struggled for 5 to 10 minutes when I was trying to show you how to build a simple web page. Now at this page, right, we spent 5 to 10 minutes in doing this, and look at this, how this is looking, correct? And now for this also we spent the same time, and we got the website with content, with all this information, and you did not really type this also. All this, not only this web page, and you got about us content and page, you got services content and page, right? Even all this is whatever you see here, It is all coming to you in just 10 minutes. Even the services. Are you all excited to understand or know how did we get all of this in just 5 to 10 minutes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We'll discuss that on Monday, right? But then up to here you understood, right? So first thing is after downloading the WordPress, WordPress will give you a default builder or an option when you try to add any page or edit any new page. So now this is your home page. Let's take this is your home page. So now you can start. So now we have applied new theme, right? So now you can start editing these pages. Okay. So editor is not enabled here. You can directly start editing these pages after logging in. Maybe if I go to this, you will see an option to edit. Yeah, you see this option edit. So I can edit this page now with edit with UX builder. This is a different compared to that of Elementor. So adding, see now for example at the last, I'll add 2 columns. Okay, apply, and each column I want to do something. I can apply and I can put a let's say, give me 1 second everybody. Hello, 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 yes. Ah, okay, okay. Nico, for 10 minutes call just okay. Class one. So you see there are amazing options, easy options to use, right? And here again I want to use something else. So maybe I want to use uh, countdown or maybe a photo, image, maps, whatever you want, you can use them. So this is how this web page has been built. Okay. So you're getting an idea right now how a web page can be built. You can go and make the changes also now. So okay, all these are block concepts. So this is what we have built now, or this is the top section. So here I want to change this content. I can change. Okay. So you have to get started. At this moment, you might feel okay. I haven't used. I haven't practiced. You have to start spending time now. That's when in the next few weeks or months you will be very good with building WordPress websites, right? Okay. Okay, I'll close this. Close this. Any questions, guys? So I'll quickly summarize. Today we have learned after installing WordPress website how we will build a website. See, in yesterday's class we have simply applied a template that was available with the hosting provider, correct? And our website was ready. That is test one, correct? Do you all remember, guys? Test one.
Yes.
Test. That's all. No one. That is test.equatorschools.in. Correct? This is what we built by simply applying the template or theme from your hosting provider. If your hosting provider is not providing any template, that is how it was. Now they are providing. If they are not providing any template, even he is not providing just like that. He is selling somebody else's template or theme builder. This is Beaver Builder. Now after using this, you might go for the paid version. If by any chance if you use the paid version, this guy gets the commission. Hostinger guy gets the commission. That's a different thing. We'll discuss that in the next class. One approach was, while installing the WordPress application, we have installed the theme as well from the hostinger services. Right? Now we tried understanding the other methods. When you install WordPress application, you did not opt for hostinger theme. Correct? In that case, you have to build your website from scratch by using one of the default themes. The default themes are very plain, white color. Or you can install any other theme that you want, but then you have to build all of it using the WordPress default editor. But the default editor is quite difficult to use or not that great or user friendly. That's when you think of other options like using Elementor or Beaver Builder or WP Bakery or Flatsum, or there are few tens of such builders. You can go with one of them. And now you have bought the Elementor or some other builder, but you are not creative enough to build a beautiful web page like this. It needs creativity, it needs time, it needs efforts, it needs understanding of the options of the builder, and it needs some practice as well, right? So now you are not comfortable with that as well. So the third or the fourth option is buying the themes, where now you don't even have to invest on buying the builder. And also when you buy the theme, along with the theme you will also get lot of inbuilt features or options. Lot of them will be part of theme. Lot of inbuilt features or options which are part of theme. So buying the theme can be best option if you are going with a unique website which needs lot of features or options, and it has to be very good. If it is something like SV print pack I showed you, right, or something like this, a namesake website which has not too many features or options, or SV print pack, so all this first few options are fine. So theme option is when your website needs a restaurant website which needs booking system, everything, and you doing all of it by yourself. You can do it, but it might sound like a bit complex. After installing a theme purchased from Theme Forest, you might feel it very easy. Okay, so that's when you will purchase the theme. Now, if you need a simple website, instead of first three steps, we'll be opting for another method using AI. Using AI, this website is being built, which we are going to do it in the next class. Clear, right, guys? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So then we'll continue it on Monday. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. See, I was actually planning to give some time for all of you to practice whatever has been learned till now by sharing credentials of this website or maybe some other website. But I'll do it after Monday's class or some other class. Okay. Some 3 days or 2 days in a week practicing. Okay. Yeah. Fine then. Let's happy weekend for all of you. Let's connect back again on Monday.
system.